special treat, guys. This guy is the creator of Adult Swim Presents. He's also the host of Loser the Game Show. Give it up for Troy Dillinger, everybody.
Give it up for your host.
Yeah, very good.
Give it up for all the awesome comics tonight. Give it up for Common Space. Give it up for your bartender. Hey, let's hear it for pandering. How about for pandering? All right. Hey, my name's Troy Dillinger. I'm 50 years old. How about that, huh? Yeah. And I'm a white male. Boo! No, it's over for us. It really is. I mean, it was a good 1,500 years. 1,500 years ago, like Anglo-Saxons march into Rome and were like, "Hey, Guido, this is ours now. Fuck you guys." 1,500 years later, our idea of conquest is showing our junk to somebody. Like, what happened? Anyway, it's disgusting. I can't believe all the, I'm not proud of my people. Let me just say that. I'm originally from Austin, Texas, which is, it's a great place. I love living out here, though. I moved out here last year, and right after I moved out here, they had Hurricane Harvey hit the Texas coast. And it was like, what a feeling of being just totally powerless to do anything. And all I could do is just watch on my computer and just see and if you've seen pictures of the Texas coast, you've seen the trash and the debris and the lumber and cars all over the yards, on the beaches, in the streets. And then Hurricane Harvey came along. It's like, that was the cleanup effort. God's like, I'm not punishing you. I'm doing you a solid here, straightening up for you. So there's this comedy club in Burbank called Flappers, and they're like, hey, let's do a benefit for Hurricane Harvey victims. And I said, yeah, sure, I'm glad to do it. We raised tens of dollars for the people of Texas. Because Burbank cares, you guys. And then I went back to Austin to visit, and they're like, hey, do you want to do a Harvey benefit while you're here? And I was like, no, he'll be fine, he's a millionaire. Harvey Weinstein joke, folks. It's never too late to do a Harvey Weinstein joke. Topical humor. Hey, this is a big day. If you like celebrating, I don't know if you know, I love celebrating stuff. Amy Winehouse, 7 years clean and sober today. You don't support her sobriety, is that it? Oh boy, do we like me yet? Yeah, that was cheap. I know it was cheap. So Austin's like a really super liberal place, and when I moved here, I was going to move in January, and this friend of mine, kind of a hippie, she goes, don't move during January because it's Mercury retrograde. And I was like, okay, and I moved. But I wanted to be aware. So I went and I Googled it. And if you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, between the Earth and the Sun is the planet Mercury. And the way that it rotates around, like sometimes from our viewpoint, it looks like it's going backwards. And when that happens, hippies have an excuse to be assholes for a couple of weeks. You just learn stuff all the time. I look like I'm a trophy white. It's like really, if you can make me have a bad day, you've scored one for the resistance. Like, I get it. I don't like people that look like me. This is an honest to God's truth. Today, I played a guy from Fox News. Like I do a little acting on the side. I was like, oh God, it's ugly. I can't. So anyways, here's what I was thinking about this. Did anybody vote? Did anybody vote yesterday? And good, I did too. I voted in Texas. I'm still registered in Texas. I voted for Beto O'Rourke. And boy, we got our asses handed to us. I I mean, it was like, it's good for voting. It's like, the band did play on the Titanic while it was going down. So, like, I feel good about voting, but, like, ultimately, when it comes down to it, I'm not so sure that I'm making a big difference. But here's what I'm thinking now. If you're, by the way, let me interrupt this for a second. Are we fucking here? Is everybody fucking here? Yeah. Good. Because at my age, I'm 50 years old and I live in Hollywood. Dating for me is like being Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense. I'm like, can women see me? Like, I'm part of the thing. So, but if you're fucking, are you using condoms? Are you doing that? Are you using? Yeah, fuck it. Why? Anything you can get without a condom, they can get rid of now. Like the syph and herpes and babies, they can take care of it. But here's what I did. Like, I wanted to be armed. I wanted to arm myself with knowledge. So I went and I Googled this too. I like Googling shit. Did you know that condoms are a 97% effective means of birth control? Do you know that? 97%? But Crocs, 100%. Even with the holes in them. It's amazing. Every time. So, I used to be a musician. I got to tour all over the world. I got to meet people I never thought I'd meet, play music with people I never thought I'd meet. I got to date girls I did not deserve to date. And here's what I learned. Women in Los Angeles are some of the toughest, hardest, meanest humans on the planet. And good for you. But I went up to this girl at my gym and I was like, hey, I'm from Austin, Texas. And she goes, oh, what, are you here for Pride Week? I was like, what? She goes, no, listen, shithead, you're in LA 5, get used to it. I was like, wow. Yeah, but I'm a comedy show 7. I'm like a Home Depot 9. I'm a Walmart 12. So, and I know I'm pathetic, I get it. I got this buddy, he's worse than me. He'll call me at 3 in the morning. He's like, I don't understand women. All they ever do is talk about themselves and spend my money. I was like, sounds like you do understand. I mean, am I right? Oh, whoops. I just offended half the audience. And it was the half I wanted to fuck. It's a joke. But I am straight. Sorry, ladies. I don't judge anybody. Do what you want to do. Like, do your thing. But here's how I know I'm straight. I've had to poop for like an hour, and I am not digging it. And I'm not enjoying it. Did I lose you back? Okay. So here's what I learned from the elections yesterday. Is that it's nice to have the illusion of choice. I appreciate the illusion of choice. But really, why do we even have a president anymore? I mean, especially now. Like, did anybody vote for the guy that's in there doing Cheeto Hitler guy? Because here's the thing. The office has kind of lost its importance, if you know what I mean. Like, the dignity of the office is kind of gone. Like, what did you do for President's Day this year, huh? Buy a mattress? Like, what's that? From Dirty Danny. Oh, from Dirty Danny, that's right. Are you guys fucking on that Dirty Danny mattress? God bless you. America. So, here's what I was thinking about this is I'm running out of time. But here, if we ever have a president, again, that's worth a fuck, then maybe we'll celebrate President's Day. But how would we do it, right? Like, what's something that actually connects us to this whole idea of having a fucking president and doing all that? What do we like? Fucking, right? So what if we celebrate President's Day by fucking? But, like, doing special sex tricks based on the presidents, you know? If you get a blow, like giving somebody a George Washington, right? That's a blowjob so bad you'd swear they have wooden teeth. Right? Or giving somebody a Nixon is where you fuck somebody, but all your buddies go down for you. If you get cheated on and you want to get somebody back, you give them a Kennedy Lincoln. And that's just a little involved. But what you do is you buy a couple of tickets to a play in Dallas for the person who cheated on you and the person they cheated with. You buy one for yourself, and in the middle of the show, you sneak up behind them and you shoot a load in the back of their heads. Kennedy Lincoln, right? Yeah, that's a little, okay, I get it. Cool response. But then there's giving somebody a trump. And this is where, now this is kind of complex. You hire a Slovenian hooker, and then you tell her she's first lady. I'll leave you with this. I sent my first dick pic this week, you guys. It wasn't mine. It was not my dick. I was texting this girl, and she is going well, and she sends back a picture of her boobs. I'm like, whoa, thank you, nice. I appreciate it. And then she sends back a picture of her snooch. Yeah, I made up a word. But I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do something. I panicked, and I went, and again, I Googled the biggest, blackest dick I could find on a white background. And then I reversed it in Photoshop, and I said that. It's brilliant. It's cultural appropriation. It makes me a racist. Okay. But here's the thing. She wants to get together. She's like totally into it. I didn't think about this. I've got 48 hours to regrow my foreskin. Did not think about that. This is why we can't have old white dudes anymore. I'm Troy Dillinger. Thank you.
All right, guys, we have 2 awesome comics left.